What is going on, Crusaders? How's it going? It's Coleman here, and today we are at the tower, and it's a Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for Xur. So, Xur can be found at the very back of the tower, in the chilling with the Vanguard people, you know. And his inventory is actually not half bad today, guys. It's definitely worth picking up a few items. So let's see. We have the Ruin Wings, no, don't touch me, Hard Apraxic Fire, and Hard Light. So let's go over these real quick. Ruin Wings, the Titan exotic. Ruin Wings are probably the best PvE Titan exotic you could ever ask for. Their main perk is heavy ammo drops more often and contains more ammo in each drop. That is absolutely amazing. That is so useful. You can use heavy constantly with these things on. And it's just a really great exotic for just PvE. Now, PvP, it's lackluster, but for how good it does in PvE, I don't think the PvP stats matter. Great exotic. You Titans out there that do a lot of PvE should definitely pick this up. Must buy if you do any PvE. The Don't Touch Me gauntlets for the Hunter. Now then, these are very situational gauntlets, but in those situations they are very good. Taking damage from a melee attack makes you briefly invisible. For the Thrall Abyss at the very beginning of Crota's End, these are probably the best exotic you could ask for. These in Obsidian Mind. And they just make you invisible pretty much the entire time. And the cooldown is so small that you can't even tell. So very great exotic, but very situational. PvP, they're lackluster, just like the Ruin Wings, but they can be useful at times. So, I'd say definitely buy these if you are gonna do any raiding or any PvE. But as a first exotic, it's a decent first exotic, but you don't need to buy them. Heart of the Praxic Fire. Oh my goodness. This is the second time he has sold this chest piece, and it is a fantastic Warlock chest piece. Definitely pick this up, every Warlock that does Sunsinger at all. You can toss, I think it's like 11 grenades in comparison to 7 tops without it. It's like, the stats are really, really nice. Basically, it just makes all your cooldowns that Radiance does, makes them even better, like shorter cooldowns and everything like that. A great exotic. Pick it up just as soon as possible. Hard Light. This gun, with the recent auto rifle nerf, is not as good as it used to be now. The thing about it is it's a fast-firing, low-impact auto rifle, but it's not completely maxed out on the rate of fire, and it's not completely minimum with the impact. I think it's a very well-rounded one. In my opinion, I like this weapon because it's a lot of fun, and it looks really cool when it shoots and stuff like that, but it's not the most useful weapon for PvE or PvP. Rounds fired from this weapon overpenetrate targets and ricochet on hard surfaces. That's not very useful for very many things, except for I can think of like the Thrall Abyss, where you could just shoot through the thralls, but I can't see that coming in handy anything else. But it's still a fun weapon. Pick it up, all you collectors out there. He's only sold this thing twice now, so go ahead and grab that. Exotic Shard and Exotic Ingram. So definitely pick up the Gauntlet Ingram if you are looking for, well, Ruin Wings, Don't Touch Me, maybe Claws of Ahamkara, something like that. Alright, so upgrade exotics, we have Knucklehead Radar and Young Ahamkara Spine for the Hunter. So I would say that's actually a really tough one for me, because both of them are decent. I'd say Knucklehead Radar definitely should get the upper hand advantage, because in PvP, this helmet is a total beast, making any primary weapon radar remain visible. And then the Young Ahamkara Spine is also good because you can land those trip mines out. That's very good for Inferno mode. Those trip mines last, like, I think they last way longer. Trust me, it's ridiculous. So, I can't think of the word, but this one should be the one that you get over this one, but they're still both great. For the Titans, we have the Insurmountable Skull Fort and the Crest of Alpha Lupi. These are neither very good. I think the Crest of Alpha Lupi should get the upper hand on this one, just because it's got the Keeper of the Pack. Revive teammates faster, spawn more orbs. It's got that perk. And the Insurmountable Skull Fort, its perk is Storm Fist, kills, regenerate health, spawn with melee energy. That's very, very not useful, considering Storm Fist is just, you have to get up close and personal, and that's just not very useful, in my opinion. So, definitely get Crest off Loop over that. But Heart of the Praxic Fire with a lower stat roll than the one on sale, so just buy the one on sale if I were you. Save your glimmer. But there it is. Void Fang Vestments. I'd say Heart of Praxic Fire gets the upper hand here, but not by much, because Void Fang Vestments are a total beast with Axion Bolt and spawning with Grenade Energy, because in PvP that is just amazing. Axion Bolt is such a great grenade. Alright, so now for our weapons. We have the Bad Juju, the Red Death, Might Multi-Tool, Invective, Plancy, Pocket, Infinity. Alright, so I'm going to put these in order. We have Red Death, Bad Juju, Might Multi-Tool, Plancy, Invective, Pocket, Infinity. That was for, I would say for PvE, I would go Bad Juju, Red Death, Might Multi-Tool, Plancy, Invective, Pocket, Infinity. And then he is selling Pulse Rifle, Hand Cannon, Machine Gun Telemetries, the usual upgrades for your Sparrows, and the Heavy Ammo Synthesis, so grab it now, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, Crusaders.